What's up, everybody? It's Stinger again, back with another waste of your life and waste of your time. A little bit of domination gameplay on Overlord, and I was thinking I would do a little bit of a video back to the traditional kind of video where I talk about the thoughts I'm having about a particular gameplay, or why did I do a certain thing. Well, I'll try to do that, but I'm also going to have to rant a little bit too. We just started our second clan wars for NatTypeModerate, and I always try to run in here and try to catch whoever it is that's running through. I feel like it's important to shut those doors when you run into that lower room. And I'll tell you what, I don't know if maybe it's just me, but I try to take the flag from the little drone thing down there. But when I jump up, I always end up like my little dude slides off the edge for some reason. I don't know what the fuck that's all about, but that's what happens. And again, working on the gold camo challenge, I was finishing it up. I just spent a day working on it, and I do end up knocking out the final challenges for this gun in the next few videos. But anyway, what I was going to say about the clan war, little C4 sandwich, was that Xbox servers go down twice during clan wars. This is NatTypeModerate second clan war, first place in the first clan war. We are in first place after our first day of clan wars. One day into it, and still in first place on this one. Leading with one of those double scores. And yes, I am what I'm trying to do is get point blank kills. That's why I'm running up so close to him, and I didn't just try to shoot him from far away. Same thing, like I can't just shoot him from there. I've got to do the little tricks, and I don't know. I like the tricks. Like I think I like, I don't mind, the close-up kills and all that kind of weird stuff. Or hip fire kills and things like that. I don't mind that. The only thing I didn't like was the lean. And that's when it bothered me. I actually, apparently I was messing around in the options menu on the multiplayer menu, and I actually turned the lean off for a little while. It was kind of funny. I couldn't figure out why my guy would never lean. And then I went in there and found it, and lean was turned off for some reason. Which, again, I think leaning is stupid, but you have to have it to do these little stupid challenges, so there you have it. Also, I bumped up my sensitivity. I think it starts, I hate to say the numbers, but I think it starts on a 4. And I've actually bumped it up to a 6 now, I think. A 6 or a 7. I think at 7 or 8 it says high. I'm not on high. I'm one below high. And I have seen a difference in it. Because the problem I was having is I was turning to shoot people, and my guy's basically just turning in slow. It felt like he was turning in slow motion. And I don't know if, again, maybe somehow I fucked with that or something like that, and I don't think I ever did. But it was different. I never consciously turned lean off, so I don't know how the hell that happened, but that's what I did. But back to those to the clan wars. Hey, corner camper. Back to the clan wars. So Xbox Live ended up going down about 30 minutes into the clan wars, where everybody got booted off, which really sucked because we are in a 30 to 33 man bracket of teams. We have 30 guys, and so we're already in a little bit higher of a bracket. We're on the bottom of our bracket, and it's not that steep with a 3-man difference, but still you just never know what's going to come up. And so we got kicked off, and I'm going to go into the interesting things also, was that we all got kicked off. Then it worked for another couple hours, and then everybody got kicked off. Then I would say around 7:30, 8:30 at night, we all got kicked off again. Kicked offline, cut off of Xbox Call of Duty servers. And what was happening is the first time, nothing, no online game worked. The second time we got booted off, it was just COD. And a lot of guys went back and played Black Ops 2, which was kind of funny. Don't ask me how. I don't fucking... Is that not crazy? Was that not the craziest fucking thing you ever saw? I'm sitting there just shooting a guy in the back, and I apparently cannot swing around and shoot the other guy. Now, I am trying to hip fire and get point blank kills at the same time. So, again, doing the trick stuff is what ruins your KD. And, if you want gold camos, then, you are risking your KD when you're doing those stupid little things. But yeah, the servers went down twice. A lot of guys that probably watching the video probably already know that. But it was really frustrating because we actually had like 15 or 16 guys online, taking down nodes. And it just was extremely frustrating because people get off and go on to other games, and that's a huge problem. Is organization and getting guys online, because that's the kind of thing that makes most guys get off. We actually kept about 12 to 30, 12 of them. We were able to fill up 2 squads when everything came back on, and I would say it was about a half hour to an hour later, and we're actually able to play a couple games in. Seems like it's working now, which is good. But this interesting thing about this clan wars is, at this time, day one, there are 7 clans in our division who have captured a node. There are 7 clans on the board. This is probably the most competitive clan war that we've ever started. Now, we'll see how it goes, but I'm really excited that, in fact, that there are other clans trying to score nodes. And if they're doing that well on the first day, again, the first day is the hardest day because it starts on a Wednesday in the middle of the day. Well, it's not like it's a starting Friday evening. It's the first day on the middle of the day, and I love the air knife when you're trying to knife a sat, one of those knife-proof satcoms, or and in that case, the ammo crate. It's funny. Sometimes your guy will lunge from across the map to knife someone. He'll turn 180 degrees to turn around and stab someone. But in this game, but when you go to try to stab a stationary fucking sentry gun or a stationary ammo crate or satcom, you can't hit it for shit. I guess they need to move them around. But this clan war, it is going to be competitive for NatTypeModerate. Of course, and I'll say that this first night we controlled 5. Oh, excuse me. I think we controlled 7 out of 9 nodes. I want to say, yeah, we were just 2 nodes short of controlling the whole board. But but it's because there is competition. We actually got into a race once or twice on a couple different nodes, and we had to sit there and work on it because we lost the race. Now, the reason why we lost the race, though, is that because we went after the nodes that were not being attacked. We went after the shorter game types. So what happened was we took 3 or 4 nodes, while other squads were out there taking 1 or 2 nodes. So, and I think on 1 or 2 of them we got some help on taking the nodes. I think one of the other clans that were playing took down some nodes. I think the hard one on this particular clan war is the team deathmatch. Again, is the largest amount of captures to node. You need the most captures on that, or most games on that, to win. And so that one's going to be a little tough because it looks like the clan that has it, that might be all they play. They've got it maxed out. They've got positive defensive points, so they have bonus defensive points on it because they're just playing it over and over. And the same thing, they went after hardcore team death, and he did pretty much the same thing on that one. So we'll see how this all works out. But it is fun that there is actually a little bit of competition. I'm looking forward to it. Really pissed off that Call of Duty servers went down, because I don't know that the results would have been different. Well, actually, I do know the results would have been different. Had the servers not gone down when we had our peak number of people on it, we would have actually taken more nodes than what we have now. I think there's a good possibility some of the nodes may have changed hands a little bit more, so maybe the points are a little higher. I'm glad that when it went down, we had already captured most of the nodes, but we were well on our way to knocking a node to 0. So what happens is that adds time to the clan who had it. That adds time to their hold bonus. And like I said, we still have all but 2 of the nodes, but it was just I think that the way that we were playing, the number of guys we had on, the squads that we had on the board, we definitely would have been a little bit further. So that really sucked. Don't really blame Beachhead on that one. That's just an Xbox thing. But it does. You would hope that they would do something to change that up or compensate for it. But I think we're probably going to be the beneficiary of it, as we had more nodes held than anyone else. Well, that's it for this commentary. Didn't get too much into the gameplay.